Yo, what's up, guys? Today I have a video that's very, it's massive, okay? It's gonna give you massive faith and a massive path to abundance, peace, fulfillment, maxing out your potential every day. And it's how are you operating? Are you operating from your skin, or are you operating from your soul, from your spirit, Human beings can like have two types of ways to see the world. To see the world as everyone sees it, which is from the skin. They see the Ferrari, the Richard Mille, the Ferrari, whatever. And you can see spiritually, where you can see without even opening your eyes. You see through this Ferrari. You see through my skin into my soul. You see through that Ferrari into what actually brought that Ferrari there, right? So everyone wants that Ferrari, but like, why don't you learn what is that brought that Ferrari there? It's not the Ferrari itself. It's the man, the woman, what they did, but not even like what they did, okay? Not only that, it's just who they were, while they did that. Because you can do the same thing as me and not get that result. And that's gonna be because of who you are, right? So that's spiritually, seeing through the person. Who is that person? I can be speaking right now and I can be trying to manipulate you, or I can be trying to help you. The only difference is going to be the intention. And the only way that you're going to be able to actually see the intention is actually seeing spiritually. You could be able to just really see who I am. So that's actually what's going to, bring you everything you want in life, okay? So when no one criticizes you, or no one like points a finger at you, when you don't disturb anyone, you don't offend anyone, I'm telling you, you are operating from your skin. People don't really know that you exist. It doesn't matter. So I would start to worry if you were in that situation. You're gonna have to start working a lot on yourself. When you start operating spiritually, you start to gain attention of people. Put people uncomfortable. People are gonna say you're crazy. People are not gonna understand you. Okay, this is good news. This is good news and bad news, but there's no bad news. But for people that operate from the skin, it's bad news. That's why I'm saying that. Now the devil is going to start to attack you because he sees a threat on you. He sees someone that's starting to just gain that power from within that comes from up there. And it's going to be able to just keep taking souls with them to the light. So that's no bueno for the devil. So you're going to start receiving attacks. Big attack is criticism from other people. Other people that are actually trapped by the devil operating from the skin in that lower frequency, they're gonna attack you. So they're gonna try and put you down again, That's how it works, bro. That's actually how life works. So I just wanted to make you aware that in order to, when you operate spiritually, it's insane, bro. There's no limit. You never get tired. There's no fear. Obviously, being close to God, that's what happens. There's always level to operating spiritually. There's always level to operating from the skin, But the biggest thing when you keep evolving spiritually is that you don't need anything. I don't need any of this stuff. I don't need anything. They took all my Instagrams. I don't need it. I don't need anything because I just open my arms and just feel the energy, feel the connection, and then I have it all within me. So you cannot take anything out of me because I'm complete. Everything is perfect. Right now it's perfect. When I was 7 years ago, whatever, washing dishes, it was perfect because I was operating from the spirit. So when you spiritually level up, you start piling up money. Danger comes because that money can turn you into being very greedy and can take you back into operating from the skin. So, actually the less you have, the more you suffer. It's actually easier to operate from spirit. And as you keep adding stuff in this material world, it's harder and harder to operate from the spirit. okay? People that don't have any trouble waking up before 5 a.m. I wake up at 3:30 a.m. every day. People that work out every day, that don't miss a single day. People that help others that relentlessly just are hungry every day. They're operating in a high level spiritually. That's what you want to achieve. You know, the goal is not to have the money. The goal is to operate spiritually, because there you're gonna have like peace. You're gonna have it all, bro. You know, you're gonna have it actually all. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. Make sure you are conscious on how you're operating. If no one is pointing at you, get worried. Start putting more work so people can actually, you can, you know, when you operate spiritually, you have so much energy within. Your presence actually just like draw people into you. You know, that's what you want. You know, because the higher you operate spiritually, the more attention God wants people to have on you, because he wants people to go with you up there in order to escape the trap of the system. But yeah, guys, make sure you check the free masterclass you guys have underneath. If you want to connect with me on Instagram, is I am LLADOS. Let's get it. Love you guys.